Hello Virgos, welcome to your reading. I tried to say weekly and reading at the same time, so welcome to your reading, your weekly reading with me, Cindy. We're going to do Virgo. We're going to do release and receive, my friends. One of my favorite readings to do. So this week it really seems like the release is what the universe is bringing towards you. Or no, that's a funny thing to say. Well, it kind of is. The release that is happening is not too much about what you're being asked to do. You might be asked to open yourself up to something, to really release the potential within yourself. I'm really like having trouble with my words, so you might be moving it, which is unusual because that's not really typically Virgo energy. Virgo doesn't have trouble with their words, but maybe there's something that you've been having trouble expressing. So with the release, I'm noticing this week it has a lot to do with just telling you this is getting released, so get ready, because this is the receipt. This is, what's coming towards you. It's not so much, release this, you need to release this relationship, or release this method of thinking or belief system. And then when you do that, there's a potential to receive. It seems kind of cut and dry this week. Like the universe is coming in to tell you this is what we're clearing out, so you can do this. You can have this. So let's see. Let's see, Virgo. What is the release and the receipt? Sex and Virgo. Okay. So you're going to be like Leo. Oh no, you are still getting just 2 cards. Okay. I have to wait for the instructions to get downloaded. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what the cards are yet. I want to get everything out. So that I started with my energy oracle deck, and now I'm using my Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle deck. Sorry, your message is not coming in hard and fast here like a lot of the other ones have. Maybe the tarot will correct that. Let's see what we have here for the tarot. Okay, now I get it. Where is this going? Where is this going? All right, so the gist of it, if you don't want to stay for the whole reading, is this. You are sort of being asked to really, you're not like anyone else this week, Virgo. Leave it to Virgo to own the show, right? So you're not like anyone else this week with your reading. You guys are being asked, take it as it resonates. I never want to push too hard with anyone on any financial stuff. That's why I don't like doing like that kind of reading. It's usually about your energy, your spiritual growth, maybe relationships, anything like, right? I don't want to wreck anyone's foundation or, nest egg. This is the message I'm getting, and I'll show you the cards in a minute. So if you release this hold or concept that you have on your money, if you release this, if you have the strength to do that, this concept that you have of money, if you can release that, it's actually going to put you in your power long term. So You may feel some financial constraints at first, but this is going to give you confidence. I'm feeling as though it's going to make you realize that you actually have more control over your finances when that's not what your focus is. Okay, so when you focus on your creativity, balancing intuition, emotions, passion, desire. Now it's almost like put away a little bit of the very earthy Virgo energy and open up to the concept of the fire, air, and the water on a creative way here. When you follow your creativity, this is what you're destined to do. You move yourself into your destiny. And by moving yourself into your destiny, you will set yourself up very well financially. So that's the message. Okay. So the first card that came out, so let me show you why I was like looking at these cards and what's going on with Virgo. So the card that came out, the first card that came out, it flew out of the deck. It wanted to be the release. Is the man holding the coin here. Also, if your concept is that you need to be the provider, you need to be the provider, you need to be the provider, you need to make more money, I don't know, whatever that is, you need to release your concept. The concept needs to be released. Well, you're being asked to release. You don't need to do anything, really. It's just a tarot reading. You do whatever you want. So, you're being asked to release that concept. I don't think it's such a bad idea because I think the concept of money is going to be changing quite a bit in the next few years. I think we've sort of, we're hitting something right now that is the beginning of something else, I feel. I'd like it to see it go a certain way. I don't think it will. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so then the receive is financial constraints. So you can see how I'm shuffling these cards going, what's going on with Virgo? What is going on with Virgo? So I needed all the cards to come out. So the peacock here, and this is all about the intuition. Whenever I'm seeing the intuition, that is the Nine of Pentacles 2 is the peacock. The Nine of Pentacles 2 is the peacock. And the king, and this is like the King of Pentacles. This is the release. It is, it's like releasing a whole concept of where money puts you socially, financially. It's kind of interesting. I was fine with Virgo. Like sometimes your messages are, well, they're meant for Virgo. I don't need to understand them, right? But like Aries, Gemini brains going, I don't understand Virgo's readings. But you guys always come in the comments like, this makes so much sense, Cindy, so I'm just going to keep going with it because you guys will get it. So this is really releasing the concept that you have on the stability that money brings into you. That's it. Really it is. Whether you are the King of Pentacles, whether you're providing for your family or you're single and you're looking fine and you're doing a good job at it, right? Just release it. Release it. Release it. And this is where your strength comes in because then you have the Lion card with this financial constraint. This is the receive. So when you receive the concept that this can happen as well, it actually empowers you. It's almost like knowing that this is a strength builder. It's a strength builder, but I see empowerment here. I see like really proud, strong. I know who I am because you've released the concept. So perhaps money has been holding. Why you guys have had so much money stuff and work stuff? I know it's not fun, right? And I've also noticed my views on Virgo have kind of gone down. Like, I don't want to hear about this, but this is what's coming out. So somebody needs to hear it. It's going to give you strength here. It's going to give you your strength to release this concept. And why I'm getting like you have to play here with different elements than what you are is the Magician in the Mirror is the underline for the Energy Oracle deck. So this also mirroring something. There might be a connection that you, because when the Magician in the Mirror comes out, I do often feel a little bit of that like soulmate energy. You and someone else who do good things here on earth. Who do good things here on earth. And whatever you're going through, this person often is too. Even if you've never met them yet, you haven't connected with them yet, your lives are very parallel in that way, in that sense. And connecting with them happens through this creative element, this creative outlet. See, the creative outlet is what creates your stability and your financial gain. It's like trying to have financial gain does not create financial gain. It's kind of the message that I'm getting. And I believe that too. I do believe that, because when you focus on, I need this, I want this, I'm going to get it, the universe is feeling like blocks. Like, whoa, we're trying to give it to you, but you can't get it this way. Like, what are you doing? So, yeah, I mean, I do kind of get the message that way. So the tarot cards that came out for the release are the Daughter of Cups. What is that? Oh, the Wheel, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Swords. This is the release. See, it's almost like you're trying to create your own luck here, and it's not working. Trying to create your own luck. Swimming a little bit upstream, I feel. And yeah, because this guy is here. Oh, and look who's underneath. The Magician in the mirror is here, and the woman holding the heart is underneath. So there is some sort of connection here with you and someone else. And if that connection feels blocked, I don't know if you've met this person yet. Perhaps you have. Maybe you know them through either like social media or in like texting, or I don't know. You know them somehow, even if you know them just through like the dream state. Like, somehow you've connected with this person. You just feel them. And maybe they're sort of already on this path. They've come to realization that the creative energy that they have to serve others, because anything that you do, even if it's just creating artwork or music, cutting grass, like being awesome at landscaping, like anything, it's service to others. Everything that you really do, any of us do, is service to others in some way. So no matter how you do that, even if you're serving coffee, but you do it because you love the interaction with people. There's certain people that come in every day. You love talking with them. You're like, how are the kids doing? And oh yeah, I know this. Like, and you can be a very uplifting source of energy to so many people, right? To so many people. You don't have to do something like so typically seen as successful, you know, as an actor, an actress, or a famous musician. That's not even like a one-on-one interaction. Like someone who is serving coffee or in any way like interacting with people, which you really can't do too much right now, but you're serving others. And this connection is about getting you on this reading is about getting you on that path. If your path up to this point has been, how do I climb the corporate ladder and make the most money doing it? You're not going to get there. You're not going to get at least as high as you would like to see yourself get. And now here's the funny thing. Once you release that concept, you actually won't care how high you get, even when you surpass what you ever thought that you would have, because it doesn't become your goal anymore. Right? Isn't it funny? Like sometimes when you're working towards something, you wanted it and you wanted it and you wanted it. And then you finally release it, or you change your concept about it, and then you achieve it and you say, what the hell was I so anxious about? Right? Like, what was I so anxious about? And this is, I'm telling you, you got some power cards coming in with this receive. We have the Four of Pentacles, the the Father of Pentacles, which is like the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor card. It's pretty powerful energy. You may start something here that hasn't been started before with this person, but you're not in alignment with them because your path is about maybe climbing the corporate ladder. Even if you are climbing the corporate ladder, how are you doing it? Are you really utilizing your creativity? Are you really making choices and decisions that are based on the higher good of everyone that you're working with? Because that's the key here. Like, that's the trick. So that you're not making a decision because, well, I'm looking at a spreadsheet and I know if I do this, X, Y, and Z will give me A, B, C. And then I'll have this much profit or I'll make this much in sales. It's almost like looking at it from a human aspect, a humanitarian aspect, which is, I worked in the corporate world, I know. It's like, what are you talking about? But it's real. I'm serious. It's real. Like if you look at it in terms of what do we have to offer and how can that need be fulfilled in the best way possible for everyone. Because then when you put that out there, it finds what it needs and it grows. Because money is just a man-made concept. So it's not really that tangible. I don't know. You guys have had interesting... And maybe it's just next week I'll just specifically do something for Virgo that is about love and relationships. No matter what anyone else's is. Because I know you guys have been getting like a lot of this work stuff. So the dragonfly, like you're starting to see it more clearly. This is another underline. Because there's 3 decks, there's 3 underlines. Starting to see it more clearly. The clarity is starting to come through. The Hierophant, this is Taurus energy. This is really about a higher spiritual connection. The connection that you have with yourself and your community. Especially if you work in any sort of institutional places, like that are government run or funded. Like, what is that connection? How do you serve that? Are you just balancing the pennies and the coins right now? Or are you making the choices and like, do you have balance in, okay, yeah, you still have to be realistic. Balance in the guy. Like, I'm an artist, man. It needs to be realistic about budgets. No, I understand. But the concept of humanity, this is a really interesting reading, Virgo. The concept of humanity, are you incorporating that? Because that is what is bringing you into alignment with your hoochie. Oh, somebody's honking their horn. Is he his nest? It's bringing you in alignment. Honk, 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 honk. I don't know if you heard that. With your hoochie mama or hoochie daddy here. Whatever you want to call them. It's bringing you in alignment with there. That is the closest I can get to bringing any sort of one-on-one human energy with you. I don't know. I just apologize for what. This is what is coming out in your readings. Like I can't. I know. I'm telling you. I mean, you say like Cindy. All the stuff you did the last couple of weeks has been about work. It's been about balancing work and personal life. And now this is what you. But this is what came out. Like I can't change it. I can't change it. I'm just telling you. There's success here for you. Anyone that happens to come in, the 2 or 3 people that have been coming into Virgo lately, when everyone else is in the thousands, like just a few people coming to watch Virgo because it sounds boring. But hey, it is what it is. That's what the reading is all about. The Wheel of Fortune here. See? I'm telling you, if you stuck around, everyone's probably gone now. But look at the 2 of Cups is what came out in this release with the Wheel of Fortune. Because I said it's like you're trying to change your luck somehow. But this is how to get there. This is how to get there. This is how to get there. Even if you still can't, like, it's like, okay, well, Cindy, you're not being realistic. I have to pay my bills. Okay, you do too. If you have a little bit of spare time, maybe there's something you can do. You can do some charity work or volunteer work. I don't know, but something. There's what the path you're on right now does not have you in alignment with this energy. It doesn't have you in alignment with this energy. There's too much focus on Pentacles. So let's just leave it at that. The financial constraints. Let's just pull a card. I tell you, there's gonna be victory here. I know, right? Like, I can't make it up. I'm telling you, that's what the universe is telling you. There's gonna be victory here. There's going to be victory. People are gonna look up to you. You're looked after. I think that is part of the belief system to try to understand. There is always enough. There's enough resources. There's enough money. They're printing money. It's all digital now. It's like numbers. Like there's always enough. It's not like there's only so much to go around. I mean, the planet is only so big, but you can. Father of Pentacles. Something tried to fly out here. The Devil and the Queen of Wands is coming out with this Father of Pentacles. This is what you're going to get. This is what you're going to get. That's pretty hot energy. So, I haven't really seen, well, there's Leo. Remember I said the success, the pride. There's some of that Leo energy right there. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But because the Lion card is already out, it does feel very Leo. Maybe you're focused on some sort of Leo. And the Leo's not paying attention because the Leo's like, are you doing any humanitarian work? What are you up to? The Emperor. Although that is Aries energy too. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. Maybe a fire sign is your Two of Cups. The Emperor. Oh yeah, look at that. See? The Two of Swords, indecision, and well, that's not working out so well. Missing opportunities. Missing this opportunity somehow. Sitting in indecision and missing the opportunity. Or feeling like you're missing the opportunity. Or the Emperor feels like. Maybe if you're dealing with an Aries, because we have the Queen of Wands and the Emperor card sitting right here with beside this King of Pentacles energy. Which could be you, Virgo, right? Could be you. Your Pentacles. And there's some sort of entrapment or feeling trapped. Can't move forward with this Devil. This is releasing you somehow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't pretend to understand Virgo's readings anymore. The Hierophant. Let's get this clarification from the Hierophant. Give me a second here. They all came out like they flew out. I'm trying to get them in the right order for what I feel like is trying to be said here. All right. The Five of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Right? This is that success. This is almost kind of like what I'm feeling you will achieve. You will get this Ten of Pentacles. It's slow and steady. But there is this needing to walk away from something with the Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Needing to walk away from something. Either it's a concept, which has been very strong in this reading. A concept about money and work. And the Queen of Swords. Living that truth. Owning it. Exercising it. Believing in it. Look at that. The bottom is the Lovers. So you do have, like, there's something here. It's a very indirect way to get a message to you, Virgo, about some connection you have with someone. With the Magician, if the Magician in the mirror wasn't here, I wouldn't really have felt that initially in the reading. But it was here from the beginning, and then you have the Two of Cups, and you do have the Lovers, so there's someone that you want to connect with, a soulmate here. Anyone who's... I can't believe the split when I said that. The Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. It is a love reading. It just doesn't look like it. I don't know what to call this reading. I should call it, it does turn into a love reading. You just gotta stay right to the end. So, what is, yeah, you're gonna get the Moon and the Lovers. You guys are funny. What's going on? This is just gonna be like a guidance, a little guidance for you moving forward. So what do you do now? What should Virgo do now, universe? This encrypted message that only perhaps Virgo will understand. I don't pretend for my little Aries brain to get the Virgo messages. The Ten of Pentacles. Just know, just go forward and know that you will have it all. I'm telling you. That's it. That's what they're telling you. You're going to have it all. You just have to release your concept. Yeah, as I say that, there's the Seven of Swords. You have to release your concept about something. It'd be interesting to go in the comments if anyone stuck around for the rest of this reading, because it is, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I find money very boring. I'm not that, you know, I'd like to have it, but I don't know, is it boring? I want to do something else that's more fun. So maybe next week we could talk about something else. Virgo besides work and money. That'd be great. No, but okay. It's your reading. I will not change that. Whatever comes out, comes out. So thank you so much, guys. Until next time, Virgo, sexy Virgo, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.